be just friends. It's good. And she was like, okay, I'm so sorry, like, da da da. And I was like, it's all good. So after that after her and her Legend conversation, 3 seconds later, boom, Legend's sitting right there, and he like, boom, I put it on speaker, and she was like, hey, I'm sorry about all that thing that happened just now. Da da da. I'm like, everything cool? Like, what's going on? And she was like, oh, Legend was just like, he's out like this, and that, the other. And I'm like, oh, for sure. And I'm like, well, everything's good and all that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, hey, I know you're coming over tomorrow. Listen to. She kept asking me, are we good for tomorrow? Even after all that, she's like, we're good for tomorrow, though. And I'm like, yeah, we're good for tomorrow. And I was like, hey, but do you and Legend have like anything going on? This was the part that fucking got shit turned the fuck up. So I'm like, but yeah, do you and Legend have anything going on? And she was like, oh no, me and him don't got nothing going on. He doesn't control me. Like, I can do whatever I want. So if I want to come over there and like listen to the album with you and like kick it with you, so I'll feel like, don't even worry about that. And I'm like, oh shit. So I'm sitting there like, oh.
And Legend is right here.
Legend's just like practically sitting where you're sitting. I'm Legend's just like practically sitting where you're sitting. And I'm like, oh, she like the phone's like
and
this.
And she's on speaker.
Yeah, and I'm like,
oh my god.
So I'm like, I'm looking at this nigga looking at me like, I'm like, bro, I am so sorry to not mean to your bitch. Like, I'm so sorry. So,
no, Jay on Mr. Steal his bitch.
Yeah, I was like, whoa. So that kicks off the whole shit, bro. I was like, okay, for sure, I'll see you tomorrow. Like, I'll see you around like 7 minutes. Like, we make the whole plan in front of this nigga's face, and then hang up the phone. And that nigga like, bro, how can I go on moving forward? Like how do I look like walking around like my engineer close homie like stole my bitch from me, and like I come in here and I pay money to do things with this nigga and da. I'm like, oh god, you did just pay me $80 to find out this, bro. You did just pay me $80 to find this out. And like I was like, bro, I feel for you.
Spirit.
Oh god, I was like, I feel you, but he was like, like he got the phone, he was like screaming and shit.
He was upset.
Like, he was like,
but he wasn't upset with you, was he? He was just upset.
He was trying not to be upset with me because he couldn't be upset with me. I came clean with the nigga. Yeah. I was like, hey bro, this is going on right here. What you want to do about it? So
thank you, Actualist.
So he's in the booth on the phone with her screaming, they going back and forth or whatever the fuck. I'm sitting here like, damn, I'm a homewrecker. I'm on my phone like, let me know that shit
you
done.
give no fucks, bro.
I did.
Jan over here not giving a single fuck.
I did give a fuck. I was like, bro, I feel for you. Like,
did you
like,
really? Though?
I did.
Did you really?
I did. I couldn't understand it.
Who do you feel for?
I couldn't understand it, but I felt for the nigga. I was like, bro, my bad.
My God.
You know, I ended up giving him a beat afterwards. We ended up like, me and him good. Me and him good. Him and her, not so much, but me and him good. So even after like they do this whole little like we broken up thing. Yeah, it's Dunzo. He come over here. He sit on the floor. He plays a fucking Weekend song, starts crying like, and I'm like, this a lot going on for me to witness, and I'm the one that like took it from me. Like, bro, you should not be doing this, at least in front of me. Like, nigga, go to your car and handle. You know what I'm saying? And it's all too. But I'm still trying to be a good friend. I'm like, hey, bro, I didn't mean it for that. Like, it's gonna be okay, bro. Like, you a good man, bro. You a father. He's like trashing himself. I'm like, bro, you're a good man. You're a good father. Like, don't even worry about it. Like, it's nothing, bro. You have my word. I'm not gonna fuck on her, bro. Like, da da da. He does my work. I'm not gonna do it. So, but as he's over there crying and all that's happening.
As he's over there crying.
She texts me, hey, I'm sorry that all this stuff happened. Like, I don't want anything to be weird between us. Like, are we so good for tomorrow? I really like seeing you. You make me happy. Da da da. And I'm like, damn. Like looking at bro, like damn.
Damn.
So I'm like.
Sounds like it sucks for Alicia's face.
It does, because the next day I was like, I told her, like, we gonna talk about this tomorrow. I'm still with oh boy, like, we gonna work out our side. I didn't really get to speak. I was kind of like, here's evidence, like,
yeah,
boom. And so it was just them talking. So I was like, I'll talk to you tomorrow about it. And then I talked to her, and I was like, you know, we all have some accountability to take for it. I'm fucked up for practically setting her up. Like, hey, I had to let the nigga know, but I also didn't have to hear that private conversation between y'all. He didn't have to hear the conversation between us. Like, that's my bad. He's wrong for fucking screaming and scaring the fuck out of you.
Did you told her?
Yeah, like, you're wrong for lying. And like, we're like, all in the wrong for all these things that we all just fucking did.
It's a big group of fuck-ups right now.
Yeah, like, we're all wrong for what we just did. I was like, at the end of the day, I'm still his friend. You are my friend. Like, it's just, like, my intentions are not even to do what he was projecting. You know, I just want you to be a photographer or like come work with us and so on and so forth. Like, I don't know how the fuck we even got here, type shit.
How did this happen?
Yeah, so And then this nigga Legend, like the same day, he called me like, bro, I'm sorry for like all that shit that happened last night at your crib type shit, da da da. I'm like, bro, you good, it's whatever. And then he was like, I was gonna look for a new engineer, but like, bro, like my brother type shit, like we ended up chopping it up. And I was like, it ended up all like this over. It's over. And I was like, I told him like, I was like, he was like, bro, I don't know who I can fucking trust, da da da. And I was like, bro, if you can't take my word,
these bitches.
hey, bro, on God in heaven, in that moment, I was like, damn, she lied to that nigga tough. So, but I told him like, bro, if you can't take my word for it, bro, I don't know what else I can give you, bro. Like, if you don't want to like hit with me, I understand, bro. Like, that's a hard one. That's a hard pill to swallow. Jayon stole your bitch. That's a hard pill to swallow. I get it. So,
Jayon.
That's a hard pill to swallow. I get it. So I was like, if you don't want to like be around, bro, I tell you, get you. At the end of the day, my brother, I'm gonna make sure you're good. I'll send you engineers. I'll send you beats. I'll send you people that make beats. Still, I'm here to check up on your little being like nigga.
Yeah.
Like fucking on someone was my last like concern, bro. I want to make sure my people are good before anything. And then he was like, nah, bro. I talked to him like, yeah, I'll let me know I was tripping. You like you chilling, she chilling. Well, she not chilling with him, but like, you know, it's whatever between them. And then here we are. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
This all happened in like 2 days. You were when you and his ride came over. I was like when it was in there.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That sounds like really, really tough for Legend.
It really is.
But then again, like Legend, like I feel like it shouldn't. Cause see, this is how dudes are. They be like, oh my god, this bitch she lied, she did it, and this bitch over here trying to put it. But like, the dudes be trifling as fuck too.
Cause he was
you know
like
I mean?
When I first met him, like me even to this day, he like, oh yo, these bitches for everybody, until they not for everybody. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, shouldn't have said that.
I feel like Legend has no space to say anything or do anything because I feel like Legend just gives off that energy of a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like it's so dumb when a guy is like that and they're all like all over the place and they want to be all over the place and then they want to be like, oh yeah, no, it's like, and then they have this one shorty and then they get all upset if the shorty's doing the same shit he's doing. Like, that don't make no sense at all. And to say, oh yeah, like, as long as you tell me, all that shit's bullshit. The truth of the reality is that he's probably not telling her about every bitch he tries to spit game at.
Yeah.
That's the reality of the situation.
Yeah, I guarantee you it's not. I gotta give it to like my closest niggas like that are like real niggas like to the end type shit, because I like in the same time span I end up in the same altercation with Braun. And I was like, oh well.
You stole Braun's bitch?
No.
Oh my god.
No. But I was minding my own business.
Do you guys hear this? It's not Jayon bless the beat anymore. It's Jayon steal your bitch.
Oh fucking bitch. So like I was
Jayon
minding
steal the bitch.
I was minding my own business. This story is not as crazy because Braun's a real nigga. He was like, yeah, bro, fuck on it, like just go for it. And I was like, okay. You like just go for it.
Braun don't give a fuck.
But no, he cared, but he was like, I can't be around to like hang out with her, but like y'all doing that. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I just wanted to bring it to your attention because it came across my attention. But I wasn't even doing anything. I was like just living my life. And she was swiping up saying some nigga. When I say some out of pocket things,
girl that
the
he
last
was all
one.
in love with.
The last one.
But he didn't really give a fuck about the last one, did he?
Yeah, that girl.
But the one he was really in love with?
Not Brooklyn, but the
there
one
was
after.
One where he was like, he even had a moment and like.
Yeah, no, the one that caused his most recent like depression spell.
The one that was like a really short.
Brown hair.
Period.
He did TikToks and stuff with her.
Oh yeah.
That one.
That was very short lived.
Yeah, it was that one. And I was like, because I was like, I didn't fucking shoot any shot at her or anything. She I'm like playing my keys and shit, and she's like, do your fingers only work magic on them keyboards or anywhere else? And I'm like,
these bitches are bold.
I was like, excuse me?
These bitches are bold.
I was like, all right.
I don't think you're cool.
I was like, you got a mouth on you.
Sheesh.
But yeah, I talked to Ron about it, and he was like, yeah, no, she's open, so I mean, like, fuck it, bro, go for it. And I was like, nah,
Were they in an open relationship?
Yeah, Braun was the one that was added on. And I was like, because Braun was like, I can handle Polly. I was like, no, you can't. No, you can't. Don't do it.
I can handle Polly.
And then he jumped right into that bitch, and he was like, then she was like, yeah, my boyfriend's gonna fly me out, and I'm gonna go see him, and she's like posting him. Braun doesn't get posted. Braun just gets fucked on. But she's like posting him, and I'm like, yo, feelings gonna get hurt, bro.
Oh my god.
I keep trying to tell everybody, like, bro, don't be just like. I be trying to tell you like, bro, don't be out here just having casual sex. You think it's just, oh, I'm just fucking on that bitch until you see that bitch with somebody else, and then you're like, all right.
Oh my god, my feelings are hurt.
Why are you mocking my niggas like that?
Cause this is so funny.
So yeah.
So funny.
That's been going on. That's what's been going on with me the past 3 days, and I'm just like, fuck.
God. So what happened with Braun stuff?
Braun gave me his blessing. I'm more than welcome to like do whatever the fuck.
Are they still kind of something?
No, not at all.
At all? So he was like, you can have my blessings, bro, but I ain't gonna fuck with the bitch no more.
Nah, he wants to get to that point where he can, but he's just not there yet. I was like, I feel
what
you,
about, wait, is it because she doesn't want to be there? Or
no, it's just that Braun's not there. Braun's not there yet.
Braun's like, he don't think he can handle the heat.
Yeah, he still has like emotions for her type shit. So
God.
like, he can't be
Braun's emotional.
Yeah, he's very emotional. He's a freaking artist.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been an interesting week.
That's crazy. Damn, steal the bitch.
We'll see.
I was like, what's, I didn't mean to do that.
You know what it is? This is why I have my hair twisted together. This is long hair, really.
Is it?
Hell is.
He's like, I don't know. I just been taking everyone's bitches ever since I let my hair down.
Bro, oh God.
I let my hair down, and then all the bitches start flocking towards me. I was so done.
It's the truth. It's the truth. But, yeah, fuck with that.
Jeez. Don't steal your homies, girls, though. Fool.
I'm not. I gave everyone my word. I'm not on that type of time. First of all, I'm not even that type of nigga.
But I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that's bold of these bitches.
Saying.
You know what I mean? Like, what? I don't know. That's crazy. Especially if they know that y'all close like that. Like, that's a special type of. That's a special type of chick right there.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah.
But I think that should just be something to like put into perspective for everyone. I feel like your hobbies and you just like I don't know. Like
am I fucked up? So like that's the problem I'm trying to like wrap around my like, am I being fucked up?
I mean, no, because at the end of the day you are telling them about it.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're just trying to be trifling and like doing shit behind their back and like, oh, I'm gonna just say yo bitch, you know what I mean? At
Yo,
least
bitch gonna do what she gonna do.
Yeah, like at least you're like, hey bro, like this is what's going on. So that's respectable. I think it's crazy. I think crazy ones are the girls, because that's crazy. Like that's the dude told me, and you know what I mean? Like, you bold.
You bold for that one.
You bold for that one. That's gnarly. Hi, my wife is having a baby.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Mazel tov.
Congratulations to your wife. Mazel tov?
Yeah. Congratulations.
I don't know. I feel like these bitches for everybody.
Yeah.
If it is, and it is, and if everybody's like,
that's for sure. That's for sure. A rule I don't live by. Like these bitches, not for everybody.
Not all the bitches for everybody, but if they for everybody, they for everybody.
The ones that for everybody, for everybody.
If they for everybody, then everybody. Go ahead. You need it. You need.
Nah, but if I like a bitch and not for everybody, just don't fucking do it. Don't even.
Oh, nice. She can have her baby easy way in the bathtub. Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
So in my situation now, because Sydney is still persistent, or Shirley, like she's still for Shirley, like down.
I feel like if you already spoke to Legend about it, I feel like you already, if there's already an understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go back on my word. I already told him like I'm not going to do that, but she is really cool people, and I do want her around. You know.
I mean, honestly, that's that's gonna be your call. You know what I mean? At least if anything does happen, at least you can feel
Do you
like.
see that photography work, bro? You want me to just let that walk? That photography work just keep going.
No,
Absolutely
you
not.
need
Can't
to
do that.
lock that in.
I did. I'm like, bro, that needs to be on my team. Fuck everything. That needs to come with me.
I feel like, look, this is what it's a little fucked up situation, a little bit, like really.
A lot of it.
Only no, honestly, it's only kind of fucked up towards Edwin.
Yeah.
In a sense, because he's probably the only really being hurt.
He's the only one that got being hurt.
Honestly, though, like I wouldn't feel bad. It's not like you're hurting some little ass dude's fucking feelings. Oh my god, he's so fucking great. Oh my god, he's like, fucking.
But still, at the end, that's still a homie. You know what I mean? It's good people, it's friends.
Yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, you already came clean about shit, and you were kind of like, this is what it is, and he was already like, shit happened, whatever. You know what I mean? He already kind of was like, oh.
Yeah, cause at the beginning of the conversation, he was like, if you got bag her, nigga, you can have her. But that's just crazy. You know, I was like,
yeah, no, of course he's gonna be like, that's crazy. But I mean, at the end of the day, he did say like, you can bag her, you can have her. You know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah. Because those are the rules. I didn't. Those are the rules. There's rules in this. You know what I mean?
That's fucking crazy.
And the rules are the rules. And you can't don't be mad at, what's that one thing? Don't be mad at the player, be mad at the game or whatever.
Because he said that shit too. He was like, I'm a student of the game. And like, I fucked on a couple nigga bitches before, but I never thought it happened to me.
So see, that's the thing. That's where, this is, like, maybe you were just meant to be his karma.
I'm not, first off, hold on, let's roll that back. I'm not fucking on anybody.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but but even if you did, I feel like you shouldn't feel guilty about it because it is what it is. You feel me? Like, that's the rules. You can honor honesty, truth, and truth. Yeah. Because as in Sydney's situation or whatever, I'm sure she's not a stupid girl either, and I'm pretty sure she knows how Legend is, and that's why she probably doesn't give a fuck about how taking, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time, girls ain't dumb. Like, she probably knows it, and she probably don't give a fuck just as much as he don't give a fuck. It's more of his ego.
Give a fuck.
He gives a fuck, but it's more of his ego being hurt more than anything. He really see how he is. Like, Legend, I just feel like Legend's all over everybody's sauce. I swear.
Like, he was, because his main thing was like, I would never do like this. He would like at least be upfront about it.
He told her that.
Yeah, he like at least be upfront about it type shit.
No,
like,
flirts with any girl that says hi to him.
Tries,
exactly.
But now he was like, at least being honest about the situation. What she was, that's also like, she's being honest, but like, we are not doing anything. And neither one of our intentions was to do anything. You know what I mean?
So then it's not like, then y'all shouldn't even.
But again, he was just like projecting tough as fuck. And I'm like, you're projecting your fears onto us. Why are you doing that?
That's his problem.
That's other interesting one.
That's that right?
Gave him a beat though, he fucking valued that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, give him a sad ass beat. I was like, this is exactly where you're at right now.
You said, hold on. Let me show you something.
Actually, I can show you the beat I gave him. It was fucking perfect for his emotion. I was like, I was gonna give this to my brother, but I was like, I'm gonna give it to you, and it's called The Evil in This World. And I was like,
oh my god.
I was like, I'm just gonna give this to you.
Actualist, thank you, honey.
It's on some like Drake vibes, like Take Care vibes type shit.
Oh,
I was like,
you did it on purpose.
I was like, go ahead and cry on this for me. Imagine if I was that grimy, just going around doing this to people. It's like, damn, bro, I'm sorry this happened, bro, but I got a beat for you that's perfect.
That's fucking crazy.
Like, so you can just like let it all out. You know?
That would be genius. But here, let me get some real good music out of these motherfuckers. I'm so fucking crying.
Alright, I'm not playing with whatever.
Oh, this is so sad. Oh my god.
That nigga had wrote some insane shit to this. I don't have his vocals yet. He's coming this weekend to record it. But I was like, oh, this is perfect for you. Go ahead and cry on this.
This is a fire ass beat. You made this?
Yeah. And then this like the thing again. Some of you not sad as fuck, bro. Sad as hell. I was like, yeah, bro, let it all out. Please don't diss me.
I love one. I love that Actualist. That was beautiful.
What did he say?
It's a beautiful affirmation. It says, I still flow into my purpose despite being nervous.
Shit. That boy's spitting.
That's beautiful.
So, yeah.
Sheesh. That was a really nice tweet. That was really sad. Fucking legend. Poor him. Bless his heart.
Bless his heart, bro. I was like, damn. So what's going on with you the past few days?
These past few days?
Yeah.
Been chilling.
So you've been house shopping?
I've been house shopping.
What's that about?
Not house shopping for mine.
Oh, yeah, what's that about?
So, well, I already told you
Tell me what.
that I did. Did I tell you? Oh yeah, I told you I saw Kirilo.
What else again?
I told you I saw Kirilo.
Yeah.
Who's on my Bigo? They don't like him over here. They don't like him on this side of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I saw him and kind of been chit-chatting or whatever, but I don't know, that situation's still like a whole, I don't know.
Still exactly where it left off.
No, it's not exactly where it left off. It's not exactly where it left off. It's situation, but
Well,
I don't know.
elaborate.
Huh?
Elaborate.
Elaborate. Ah, thank you. I mean, I just kind of been like coming around or whatever because he just got a house, so he was like, oh, I need help doing this and that, and like just picking out shit because he feels like women have better taste in decorating, which is true, which is very true. It is very true. Yes, we do.
Not.
No, yeah, for sure. I definitely just been putting input in like the whole thing, so that's what we were house decorating.
Let's go. Let's go. We'll set up. Let's go.
You think it's a setup?
It's a great setup.
I don't think it's a setup.
If that's what you want to believe, okay, continue.
I don't think it's a setup. Which rapper studio you in? Which rapper studio?
I'm definitely not a rapper. I'm better than a rapper.
Jay on Bless the Beat.
I'm better than a rapper.
Jay on My Steal Your Bitch
I take bitches
studio.
from the rappers.
Going on YouTube, Actualist. Woo, woo-hoo.
No, it's kind of great though. But continue.
No, yeah. Wonderful, funny flow talk. You feel me? No, so yeah, he just got his house or whatever. So he's like, oh yeah, I need help, figuring out this and that. So I kind of been helping him with that. That's about it, honestly. That's as interesting as my love life has gotten.
That's kind of right.
I still haven't heard you sing. Maybe.
So it's just we're decorating a house. That's
We're
it.
just decorating a house. It's kind of fun. It's been kind of fun.
Like it's been fun decorating or been fun like being around.
It's been fun decorating. I feel like he's fun. I love Kirilo. I think Kirilo's great. But then he could be like not great. When he tries to be too
On that type of time.
yeah.
So let's be together. No. I don't want to say my brother's calling me. Hello? Yeah. I am with Kassie right now. What's up?
Y'all in the studio, but I am the studio.
Wait, say it again. You're like mumbling. On a script? Okay. Okay.
This is a talk host. This is a talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Juicy F baby. Hello.
Okay. And you can find it on all platforms. You can go on like YouTube and type it in. Just Lovesick by Jayon. I can I'll link it to you right now. Alright. Oh, that's sick. Trying to get my song in a movie.
Oh,
That's
that's
dope.
fire.
But yeah,
Who called you your brother?
yeah. You came across some people like you some listens and for sure.
That's fucking fire.
But yeah, anyways, back to what you were saying.
Yeah, no, he's great. He's a great kid. He
Why do you
really
keep calling
is.
him a kid?
Because he is a kid. He's
So,
young.
you're not a man? Big guy? Big
He
kid?
is younger than me, so I just call him a kid.
Is that why you can't take him seriously?
I don't know if that's. No, I think it's. I don't know. I think I'm just like scared.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just traumatized maybe a little bit with my past experiences. And he tells me the same thing. He's like, "Really?"
It's kind of like talking yourself out of it, though. Like, why would you even bring it up? Why'd you even bring it to like?
Yeah.
Don't talk about it and just heal it and move forward.
I don't know. I don't know. I also don't like, and I know it's so dumb because I've been talking to him for like fucking a while now, you know. But I'm always like, I don't want to rush into anything because I don't want to, you know, do any like, I don't know. I just
Because you know that when you jump in a relationship, it's gonna be for years.
yeah.
I'm here for a moment.
I just want to be like, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I hope that's okay.
Yeah. You just like feel like he's not like the one to jump into a relationship with or something?
I feel like he's good. I don't know. There's just like certain things that kind of worry me, I guess. And I just like for me it's kind of easier to just be like, you know, it's like whatever. I feel like my feelings don't get hurt as much as if like when I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like I just like I expect like so much, and I feel like not like my feelings are gonna get hurt, and I just, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he can
Reach expectations.
Yeah, I mean we tried.
And how was that?
Well, how long did we tried for a little bit, and then it was like, nah.
Yeah, because then the minute the nigga went out of town, I'm finna escape right now. So I remember that. That was interesting.
I don't want, and then also I feel like I don't want to be in a relationship that's gonna like be limiting me.
Yeah.
That's like one of my big things too.
So do you feel like you can't grow with him?
I think that. So I feel like the path that I'm trying to take, and the
one
path
that's
that I'm
already been
like
taken?
literally I'm in this whole mix of shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's very different from the path that he's taking, or even like what he wants, and he tells me like what he wants and what he expects out of like his girlfriend, and you know what he's like aiming for and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm still trying to figure out if there's any way that we can somehow like morph shit into something, but the way that it's looking, it's kind of like difficult because it's so different, you know. And I know that maybe he wouldn't like. Maybe now everything's cool, but I know that in the future,
She got the month.
there's gonna be shit that he might like be like, oh fuck no, or like, or maybe I just feel like I don't see it working, you know. I'm kind of just like, damn, dude, I don't know if.
And is that like off like some like, well, I actually like looked at it and like I don't see it working, or it's off like I'm scared of it. I don't see it working.
I think it's kind of like.
Thanks for tapping the screen, brother.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it could, but then I feel like it couldn't. Like there's certain things. It's just very minor things that I just feel like I don't know, because like I'm like because my whole thing is like, also I don't want to get in a relationship and have anyone try to change any aspects of me. Like I just want to like grow into the person that I'm growing into and like being. And it would really suck because it's happened to me in the past, and it's probably part of the trauma.
Yeah.
Where I get in a relationship, and because when I'm in a relationship, I get like so invested, and I'm so like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yeah, and so sometimes I feel like I'll like lose myself.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to, you know, be like this good girlfriend for this person, or fit this person, or fit this perfect person's expectations and stuff like that.
Does he have any problem with how you act now?
He doesn't have a problem with how I act. He's very supportive on things that like. He's very supportive. Like when I tell him, "Hey, I want to do something. I want to do this," he's very supportive of stuff. But he is kind of like, he'll do things like sometimes he'll be like, "Oh, you know, like I don't like your hair," or like, and it's minor. I mean, some people would be like,
"Does he not like the cream?"
He doesn't. He's not a fan of my braids.
Yeah, go ahead and say this stuff.
And that's what I say. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like,
this is a set in stone decision.
Yeah, and I'm like, damn, it sucks because I know how much he's always like, hey, I really like your hair, like I miss your hair, and it's something he like brings up all the time. And then I'm like, and I would hate to, and I'm just like, damn, it sucks that you don't like love the fuck out of this green hair. You know what I mean? Because I'm not taking it off.
But I also feel like it fits your character so much. Like it's who you are.
I feel like, yes, dude, you know what? And I've actually really come to, and my mom was actually telling me this earlier, and that's why I just, like, I was so strong, like, because a lot of people have told me shit about my hair, right? And I just, like, I've been very, like, I don't give a fuck, I'm gonna just wear the hair, because it makes me feel good, and it really does make me feel good, and so I just refuse to change that about myself. For like, and I refuse to change anything about myself now that I'm 25 years old, especially for a dude, you know? And it really sucks because he told me, he's like, because he's a really good guy, and he's like a good guy. He's, you know, he doesn't give me such a hard time or anything like that. And I feel like there's like a good balance between like giving me the space that I need and like at the same time being there if I like want him there. But maybe that's just because like it's not super serious, you know?
Yeah.
But what if it does get super serious and then he's like, okay, now you gotta really be like this, because that's how dudes be.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I was talking to Cozy once about this, and then because we're talking about, but I was talking about her and like human relationship, and like how like I just respect what they got going on like so much. Like this is like what I view as an ideal relationship. You know what I mean? Like trust is like a thing, and like Chemo's not trying to like change anything about her. Like he lets her be her, and she was like, well, yeah, like, cause I'm like, because I was telling her that like people in the studio like, oh yo, is Chemo and her still together? Cause like, she's always here, and like she's like real flirty and that and I'm like, no, she's not. Cozy's just being cozy, and they're very much together, and they trust each other like to the core. Like, don't try it unless you're trying to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
And then she was like, when she like takes pride in like her gym like work, like a lot of people when they get into like relationships, like when girls take their gym photos, a lot of times it's for them. Like, this is something that I've been working on. I'm proud of my work. I'm here to show it. Yeah. You know? And a lot of guys don't like that shit because, like, now you're showing off and niggas is like, oh, damn, that ass fat, shawty, what the fuck?
That's another thing he'd be like, that sometimes, like, I still do it,
Yeah.
you know. But he'd be like, "Why you post?" So, because we stopped talking for a while.
Yeah.
There was like no
Yeah.
communication until that day that
You
we
ran
went to the
into it.
fucking bar at
Yeah.
the fucking bar. So then after that, and then we kind of started talking again, and then that was kind of brought up, like, because we had each other like blocked and shit. He wasn't even looking at my stuff, and then it was kind of like he started viewing my stuff again, and he was like, "Hey, like, I noticed you take more pictures. Like, you just been posting a lot," and he kind of tried to bring that to my attention, and I was like, "Damn, these are things that I'm not gonna change about myself,
Yeah.
you know, because these pictures are for me." He's like, "Oh, you're just posting for all these niggas and this and that," and I feel like, cause like when we stopped talking, I guess he started talking to other girls.
Yeah.
When we stopped talking, I didn't start talking to anybody.
Just projecting.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what I said. I said, "Dude, you're just hella projecting." And I found out he was talking to other girls because when I went over, I found all types of like girl stuff all over his restroom, shower, like trash can. I was like, "Oh, you had a whole ass other bitch up in here."
Yes.
A whole fucking fiesta, you know? And then, and I was like, "Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy," because when we stopped talking, I literally, there was a group of motherfuckers trying to talk to me. I didn't talk to none of these fools. I wasn't even giving the time of day to anybody. Like, okay, like, nah, not like that. You know what I mean? So I was kind of like a little bit butthurt, but then I was like, I can't even say anything because at the end of the day, I was kind of the one that was like, like, I don't want to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. And then how can I be like, it's not fair, you know what I mean? For me to be like, "Hey, this ain't it," but then at the same time be tripping because you're over there doing your thing. Like, I'm not gonna be like that.
Was it more of like a
thank you.
Would you say it was more like a reality, like, oh, maybe I'm not the end all be all option, you know, which is fair to him. He can explore his options until you guys decide to actually be serious and like either be exclusively together. And
I told him, well, see, I didn't give a fuck because like we weren't talking. I still very much have that rule, like even if we're not together, but if you're like talking and we like have a thing, like I very much expect it to just
be.
Yeah, because that's gross. I don't want to. I'm not into the whole poly shit. Like,
yeah,
fuck no.
It's not poly, but it's definitely.
I don't. Yeah,
unless
like
unless it's expressed that we're exclusively talking.
Yeah, I just
all.
Yeah, but I mean,
but it would be. It would only. It's not owed to you, but it would be fair to at least know that if he had like another sexual partner, they'll let you know.
Yeah. I mean, if we have each other blocked and we're not doing that, then then go ahead by all means. But the moment that, and see, that's the thing that kind of was like, oh, because I guess I should have done my investigation before anything, but I didn't find out until like everything.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Okay, so this is what happened. So that night, the whole clubs and then everything, and then us talking again, and then at this point, I'm faded, he's faded, we haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah.
And then the next day, I wake up and I was like, "Oh shit, we here." And then I go around the house, I do the exploring, and I'm like, "Oh shit, another bitch had been here too." Yeah. Hadn't it been the other way around, where I would have walked up in there, done the exploring, seen the bitch shit, I would have been like, we added this bitch then, you know? Yeah. It's like, but then it just made the situation kind of like, you know, and then it was just kind of weird, and then it was like, "Oh, you don't want to talk to me," like, and then I was like, "Fuck," and then we had a whole like conversation, and then the emotions were already there, and the fucking thing, and so it was kind of just like, fuck, like, now I'm here, but then I was just like, well, whatever, like, we're back where we started. We're fucking.
The cycle has restarted.
The cycle has not restarted.
What's up?
What do y'all think?
It's definitely what I said to Dave when you told Bigo. I was like, yeah, the second one started.
But it was the. I don't know, dude. The whole situation is just weird, and also I have a hard time like just moving on. You know,
because you like when you find when you feel like you can possibly get into that relationship with or is in that relationship with, you think about it long term. It's not just like, oh, right now kind of thing. I totally get it. Me personally, I'm the same way. That's why I'm like, with the whole situation with Legend, I'm like, bro, I'm not the type to just, oh, I'm a fucking, I'm gonna be like, no, like if I'm invested in someone, I'm like invested in someone.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It just, yeah. It just, I don't want to, it's hard for me to just it's hard. I can move on pretty easily when they do something like super fucked up to me. I'm like, all right, it's easy for me to just, all right, I'm done. And I can like feel nothing, but I feel like it's hard when I feel like they haven't really done anything too crazy, and it's been me. And so far in the situation, I feel like more than anything, it's been me that's been like,
not interested. Like I'm interested, but I'm not interested.
Yeah, type stuff. So then I'm kind of more like lenient on him, and like,
it's like,
and
I don't want to be here, but that's a good point. So I guess I'll be here.
Don't fucking tell me what to do, David.
That shit. I'm fucking dead. Welcome to the live, David.
Thank you, David.
But yeah, no,
I want like David.
I feel you.
I don't know. It's just like, yeah, and I don't know. He's cool though. He's cool. He also was like hanging out with all my family when I wasn't around.
Yeah, that's embedded. That's embedded.
Could I tell you about that?
Yeah, I was
He was like, oh, you hella work. Yeah, he's like got besties with everyone, and it's kind of like weird a little bit.
Probably also makes it a little bit harder.
And like my cousin kind of, he didn't like make me feel bad about it, but he kind of did make me feel bad about it. Like, oh, you're kind of bitch ass. Like, I was like, hey, you're not gonna, you know what I mean? He's like, and he even told Phil, I guess he was like, oh yeah, like, I know who my cousin is. I was like, shut the fuck up, no you don't, because you don't even hang out with me. You don't even.
You don't know me.
But I don't know, it's weird. But then they're like, everyone's like, oh, he's such a good kid. He's such a good kid.
I've seen this before.
What? So what?
So this is where I know her name's Jessie. Well, she was trying to make this like a little competition, but I do not compete over anybody. Like maybe one me, don't. Simple. But it was me and this guy named Dwayne. And you know how I am, bro. I'm fucking busy. I got shit to do. I don't have like time like that to sit around someone's house and be like, oh, what's going on, family? I'm here to live with y'all and da da. Like, bro was like on that kind of shit. I was on like Amazon, like, see right now I got like time, like let's do something, like let's go like spend our time together. It's our time right now.
Yeah.
Because when this time is done, I have to get back to work. And you're not on the type of thing I'm on. So I'm gonna let you live your life and live my life kind of situation.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't on that type of time. And like she was fond of me, but her family was fond of Dwayne because Dwayne at the time was like homeless and he was like staying over there type of shit. And Dwayne was.
So they were like, yes, do it. We like the homeless.
We like the
instead.
bum.
We like the bum. Boom, boom, boom. That's the winner.
Because they're more like just like, oh, family, regular life, have a kid, get
that's
married.
What he's on.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's what I'm on. Like he's a great
don't
guy.
know
Like,
if you would know if you're on that or not.
Nah, bro. I'm 25 years old with no kids, and I've had plenty of opportunities to where a motherfucker wants to wife me up and like give me a child, and I just don't know if I just want a basic ass life like that. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I was like, I don't see like my future. I see just so much shit going on. I was like, I don't think I see myself just being a fucking stay-at-home fucking wife, bro. That's kind of what you want. You're a great person.
Stay-at-home wife.
Imagine. Ew.
That's crazy.
How boring.
But so yeah, that's what I thought that's just how she was raised to be, and that's what he was on. That's like they're like, oh yeah, Dwayne's like, we ain't help Dwayne get a job, and like he's like willing to help around the house and like he's a part of the family now. Da da da. So like when we be kicking it, he'd be at her house and like this nigga would do like something. He would do like some weird like bitch shit. And like she was fucking with it because like she like that reverse role like oh you get to be submissive. I'm like I'm not on that. So like, I was like so but like bro like standing like this is weirdest shit I've ever seen about all this nigga. But bro like go in like her closet and like put on like one of her t-shirts and shit and like send her a picture of that shit. I'm like,
that's ugly.
I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, what the fuck wrong with this nigga, bro? So he would do like shit like that, and then, but that's beside the point. But he would like do like shit like that. He would like go like hang out with her like little brothers and shit like that. And like I locked in with the family, and it'd be like, she'll go talk to her sisters like, oh, like I don't know who to pick. Da da da. And I'm like, I'm not here to cop like be honest with competition shit. If you like, if you want to go talk to that nigga, go talk to that nigga. Spare my feelings. I'll nigga, I can go make some music or something, you know. So, but she's like, no, don't even worry about it. I'm like, you're fucking lying to me. For some reason, I fucking said one for the right. So, long story short, because she went and talked to her sisters and her mom, they're like, oh, Dwayne. She was like, well, maybe all right, Dwayne. So she goes with Dwayne. And then when she went with Dwayne, it was quick, hella quick. It was like, boom, in a relationship. Boom, pregnant. Boom, in a house now. And then next thing you know, when we look up, bro was like, and I'm out of here. Gone, left her with the baby and all. And then he came back. He was like, I want custody of my kid. And they have like a whole like crazy shit going on with like the court system. I'm like in her life because the kid is black and everybody over there white. And like the mom's like slightly racist. Like it's like so I'm like I'm here for the kid to make sure this kid is straight on like grow up black and strong and proud to be who you are, don't type of shit. Like I don't want her to fucking.
Are you playing stepdad?
Not at all. Not at all. They all want me to. But I'm just here to be a good friend and make sure that
Jay on Steal, Mr. Steal a bitch. Jay.
No, I'm just a good person.
Jay.
I'm just a good person.
Oh, no.
Cause you know Justin, right?
Who's Justin? Oh
yeah. He's dating her sister. So that's also why I'm still around. Cause like Kai's like a big support of the music.
Yeah.
They're all like a support of the music and shit. And I'm cool with the family, all that shit too now. But like that's when like some like I went to the cookouts and I'm like, hey, what's up, you guys? I brought everybody gifts. Like make sure like when it's time for me to show up, I'm gonna show up type shit. You know what I mean? I'm not fucking here to be in your face 24/7. I have a life to live. If I want to be able to give someone something, I gotta build it. You know what I mean? But I call her every once in a while. Like if I wake up early enough, I have to get like 8 o'clock to catch her. I'm like, hey, what's up? I'm not even here to talk to you. Where's Simon? Type shit. And she's like, she's right here. And I'm like, hey, remember that you're a strong black queen. Like don't get lost over there. You're around white people now. And she's like, don't say the N-word to her. I'm like, don't take that right from her. And then that whole like conversation, but it's funny. I'm like, yeah. And then that's like hella cool. He's like fucking too talkative little motherfucker, bro. I'm like, salute to you, little nigga. I'm like, all right. I'll check on her mom. I'm like, you happy? Like, you listen to music, so on and so forth. But she battles with depression. So I'm like, make sure you're good. You're my friend first before anything. Fuck all that other shit that happened. Like, you're my friend.
Yeah.
Make sure you're okay. She's like, yeah, I just got a car, but I don't know if I'm gonna like keep it and like famous. I'm like, you just got a car, bro. Be proud of yourself. You just got a car.
Yeah.
Let's go. And then I'll be like, cool. I'll see you in like 3 months. And then that's like our relationship like that. So I understand how like how it could be with like a nigga's like in the family, boom, embedded, and the family's like that nigga. And I'm like, I know what that's like.
That's literally what was happening. Even when we were together, they're like, hey, what happened with so-and-so? Oh, he's such a good kid. Oh, I really like him. And my aunts were like, oh, I really like them. But my cousins, they hate it. Like, my cousins hate all my exes. So it's really cool that they do hang out. But it's kind of weird, though. And then it's kind of even more weird that they would hang out. Why Cassie's face be looking like that? That's just how I be looking like, motherfucker. Fuck you.
Bro, why are you giving this movie David so much energy?
David is only cool sometimes.
Hey, that's my nigga, bro. They be cool as fuck, bro. What's good, brother?
I don't know, dude. It's just weird. It's good kid.
It's good.
Good kid. Just like I said, just little things that just.
Why do you call him a kid?
Because he's younger than me, so that's why I'm gonna always find him kid. He's always gonna be a kid. He's gonna be a child in my eyes. Forever.
So
I don't know.
well, I'll help you figure that out and get like closure with it. One thing, Cozy, yeah, like she definitely put me on to this knowledge. I never thought like this, but she was like, you don't need to have an answer right away, but when you do decide to give the answer, make sure that you're like 100% certain on it. That way you're not going back on it all the time and tarnishing your character. So make sure you know what you want before you can say anything about it.
That's really what I've been trying to do. I want to be like for sure. I want to feel like sure. And anything good.
Well, you'll know when it's time. Like there's no rush, you know what I'm saying? No one's holding a gun up to you to be like, make a decision right now. Be with me now or don't be with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not even like together. Y'all just talking like, let it just be what it is right now until you understand what you want.
Yeah. That's really what I want. That's really what I want too. And that's really what I tell him.
You're still exploring it. I mean, it's still loading. The answer is still loading.
Loading. I think where I'm at, like I said, I just feel like I'm in a place where I just don't want anything to get in the way of anything that I want to do, because I feel like the first time in my life, now I'm 25 years old, you know what I mean? So I'm really like growing into myself.
You're
really
coming into your own, coming of age.
Yeah, I'm coming into myself and finally understanding like what I want for myself, who I am, and I feel like I'm opening that up. Jay, thank you so much. I fucking love you. And I just like I just don't want anything to fuck with my energy or like fuck with anything that I'm trying to like come into. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm just like, and if I do see like it might, I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, and plus like I also feel like it's awful like past experiences with women and then this current experience with like Cynthia, like if it's like something that's like supposed to go down, like it's not going down with her, but like if the legend was like, oh, it's all good, bro, I probably like, no, I'm gonna try this out with Cynthia because it was like almost like, yo, instant, like I connect with you and you get it, like we can build something like this, like, you know what I mean? And I'm one learning who you are just as much as you learn who I am, bro. It shouldn't be such a like tug of war kind of situation, you know what I mean? Yeah. It'd be like boom, almost an instant mutual understanding.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you just have to. I don't know. You just have to freaking like. I don't know. I mean, some people just be in and out of relationships and they be like, yeah, don't really care to like.
Yeah, I'm sure when you guys like.
I was like, they just go and get pregnant.
I'm sure when you guys first decided to do it, it was almost like that's like instant, like, yeah, I get it. We're on the same idea at the time, you know.
When me and Krillo got together?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't all the same?
Like, no, we didn't talk about it. Well, I mean, when me and Krillo, like, because me and Krillo were friends and stuff, and then we would, like, yeah, we were cool. And how did it happen? It honestly just happened. He caught me slipping. That's how it happened. Caught me slipping in a weak moment, and then fuck, once I slip, I'm like, fuck, I already fell in here, and like, fuck, we're like,
so it wasn't even on like, oh, fuck with me type of shit. It was kind of like, oh,
it was like, oh, damn. It was like, no, I mean, I was already, I thought he was cool. I thought he was like a little Kiwi, you know, a little accent. I love me an accent. I love me like a little foreign kid that's not from the town that I'm in. So I was like, oh, I was already really into like chill, you know. He was like, oh, we should cuddle. I was like, we gonna watch a movie. Like, okay. I was kind of down, but then it was like, but it was still like, you know what I mean? And then, but I didn't think it was gonna be like so I
So big,
mean,
so quick.
I guess, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I expect. I guess I didn't expect him to. I don't know. I guess it's like I didn't think that deep into it. You know what I mean? I did not think that deep into it. I was just in the. It was in the moment type of thing. Welcome to this wonderful talk free van going on YouTube. Actualist. Whoa, this conversation is going on YouTube. Actualist, chill, bro. Chill. I said cut.
Wait.
I said cut, bro. Whoa, we can't have this conversation on YouTube. This low key is fuck.
Welcome to the open book.
Nah, I be telling Bigo, I be like venting to Bigo, bro. Yeah. Bigo is low key like my little diary. I'd be on here like, oh my god, I'm so sad today.
Life sucks.
Life sucks. No, life is great. Yeah. Nah, I love you guys. Actualist, I'm being serious, motherfucker. Don't put me on YouTube. Not this conversation. Chill. Yeah, no, it was very much. The whole situation has been very much in the moment with me, but. No, we vibe like pretty cool. And I think he gives me, he gave me like little like he was probably like on like little player shit or something.
Elaborate.
He was probably on some like player shit, and then he was just like, oh, so I don't know. He wasn't. How do I describe it? I think he just got like. I think we just like ended up getting along better than like what we thought.
Yeah.
We just like, yeah, we can like talk and then we can relate and stuff. Like we're very similar, but but he's just like very mathematical and I'm very like not mathematical. Does that make sense? Like he's very like I feel like we're very much the same. And like we're sometimes we're like, dude, we're like pretty similar and stuff. And I feel like that's really what like.
In what way?
In what way? Just kind of like how we grew up, our state of mind, our mentality, how we're both very like driven in our own way, and we both pretty much know like what we want, and like and how we are with our family, like what we do for our family, and you know we were fucking like. Well, not now. You know, I'm changed. I'm a better woman now. But like at the time, no. He doesn't even smoke weed. But at the time, like we were both like stuff, and like so we were like that's kind of how we met, you know. And I was like when I was like going all over the world, you know what I mean. And he's doing his stuff over here, and we're very much like. Like that, we were like on that same wave, and I feel like that's we were, and then it was like, oh, you're doing this, I'm doing this, like like
we're not on the same page anymore.
Yeah, now we're kind of like, well, now my fucking my goals are different now. You know what I mean? I'm not really on that like obviously I'm not doing that shit anymore. I also don't want to be that, but he also was very like, hey, I don't want you to be doing none of that either. You know what I mean? And so he was very much like, oh, you know, like I pretty much like I agree, like you should get out of all that. And he's pretty supportive with like anything that I try to do now, but But I also notice like when there's little things that like he'll be like, yeah, that's cool, but then he'll be like, nah, you know what I mean? And I'm like, that's scary.
What do you mean?
Like,
Give me an example.
like for example, even like on my Bigo stuff.
Yeah.
Because this is what I do now, you know? I'm like on Bigo, I do streaming and stuff. He'd be like, oh yeah, like, oh, da, da, da. But then he'd be like, oh, you're being on that bitch too much. Like, I'm like, excuse me, or like, oh, if the time isn't appropriate, like, I don't want to be on it. Or like, oh, we gonna be here to this, or oh, you want Bigo, you just want to be on Bigo. Like, I can be like, hey, I'm supporting of this, but then give me shit about it because I'm on it too fucking long. That doesn't make no sense at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially if you're both on the hustle mentality. Like, the longer you're on,
the more, yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of just like, I mean, obviously, I still, you know, I'm still like, see, that's the thing about me right now. And I'm just like, I don't really care what anybody says. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. If I want to be on this bitch all fucking day long, if I want to go and like fucking do everything on it, that's what I'm gonna do. I don't really care. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's something that is kind of like,